Hello my lovelies and welcome to today's video. So in today's little tutorial I'm going to go through exactly how I prepare and prime my face for makeup application, and also how I prime, conceal and set my eyes and fill in and shape my eyebrows. This video is a perfect one for beginners. If you are a beginner and you have no idea about anything I just said, then watch this video. I'm going to go through exactly what brushes you need to use, what products you need and the techniques you need to use to achieve beautiful eyebrows, perfect base for eyeshadow and a beautiful smooth canvas for your foundation. In most of the YouTube tutorials I've done so far, I don't actually go through the steps that I follow to sorry. I don't actually go through the steps that I follow to do my eyebrows and get my eyes and face ready for makeup. It's usually already done. So I thought today would be the perfect opportunity to show you guys exactly what I do before the camera goes on. So anyway guys, if you are interested and you do want to learn how to achieve the perfect base and canvas for your makeup application and beautiful sculpted brows, then please continue watching and I hope you enjoy.
Alrighty, so the first thing I always do before I put any products on my face is I get a warm face washer and just wash my whole face with it, taking it through the creases of my nose and everywhere else, just to make sure I get rid of any excess oils or dead skin on my face. So now I'm just going to go ahead and use my Australian Creams Moisturiser and just take this all over my face, just dabbing it on my chin, cheeks, nose and forehead there, and I'm just going to, oh, and also my eyes. I'm just going to rub this in, really massage it through into my skin. This is just to get rid of any dry areas. My skin, especially around my eyes and eyelids, tends to get very dry, flaky areas, especially when it's cold. So just massaging this moisturizer in just helps to smooth out the skin and get rid of any dry areas that any foundation can cling to later on. Okay, so once that's done, I'm just going to take some makeup pads and I'm just going to wipe these over my skin, just taking off any excess moisturizer that's left over. This will also remove any excess dead skin that's left. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead with the MAC Natural Radiance Primer and also this flat brush right here. I'm just going to take one pump of the primer, which is the amount you see on my hand there. This will be enough for your whole face. Any more is too much and will have the opposite effect and make your makeup slide off. So taking the primer over my eyelids and eyebrows first, under my eyes, and just taking it over my entire face. Primer is a product that makes your makeup stick on, makes your foundation, concealer, eyeshadow, all of that actually stick to your face and last for the entire day. That's why it's the most important step in the makeup application, and also most importantly that it goes on first before any other product goes on your face. Now just taking an eyebrow comb through my eyebrows just to smooth them out. Now I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Medium Brown and also an angular eyebrow brush to fill in my eyebrows. And here I'm just showing you the 3 different points of an eyebrow, the start, the middle and the tail. Just showing you this so you know what I'm talking about as I'm about to explain to you how to fill in your eyebrows. So most importantly, we need to make sure we're holding our brush the right way. So turn the brush around and make sure the longest point of the hair on the brush is facing the start of your eyebrow. So starting in the middle of your eyebrow with the harshest amount of product, start in the middle and drag the brush towards the tail of your eyebrow. So we want the harshest line to be on the bottom of our eyebrow, and then feather the product out towards the top of your eyebrow. So we've got a nice harsh line on the bottom and a beautiful soft feathered line on the top. Now I'm going to go ahead and fill in the rest of my eyebrow, again with the harshest amount of product on the bottom and feathering the product out towards the top. And also making sure not to apply too much product at the start of our eyebrow. We want it to look very soft and feathered and gradient. That is beautiful. And once again making sure the brush is facing the right way, Turn the brush around and make sure the longest end is facing the start of your eyebrow. Again, starting in the middle of your eyebrow, dragging the brush out towards the tail, creating a beautiful harsh line in the bottom and feathering the product out towards the top. And just going ahead and filling in the rest of our eyebrow. Once again, at the start of our eyebrow there, don't apply too much product. We want to create the gradient effect going from very light to very dark. And now that we're done with the pomade, you can see it starts off very soft and feathered in the start of our eyebrows and then goes out to a very dark and sharp tail, which is exactly what we want. And now I'm just taking the BH Cosmetics eyebrow gel in the shade Brunette. I'm just going to comb this through my eyebrows just to keep them all in place. If you don't have eyebrow gel, you can use hairspray on a little eyebrow brush and comb it through. This step isn't really necessary if you have very controlled and short, thin hairs, but I have very long, thick eyebrow hairs, so I do need to comb them into place. Now I'm taking the Kryolan Concealer in the shade SYH and also this very sharp defined little concealing brush here. Just taking this product very carefully underneath my eyebrow there, I want to create a very sharp line, once again starting at the middle of my eyebrow and dragging the product out towards the tail, just to create a beautiful sharp line there. Now going towards the start of my eyebrow, not taking as much product but still sticking with that sharp, very clean line and dragging the product down onto my eye a little bit. And going ahead and carving out the other side, starting in the middle, dragging the product towards the tail, creating that beautiful sharp clean line, and then going back towards the start of the eyebrow just to finish off that nice clean line. And now taking the Kryolan concealers in the shades RN1 and RN2 from the Kryolan concealer wheel, mixing these two colors together, I'm going to paint my entire eyelid with the colors also underneath my eye as well. The purpose of applying the concealer to my eyes here is just to cover up any discolorations or veiny areas and also to create a perfect smooth base for my eyeshadows to go onto and also stick to when it's time to apply them. And now carving out the top of my eyebrow with the concealer, starting in the middle and dragging it towards the tail to create a very, very sharp pointy tail there, and dragging a lesser amount of product from the start towards the middle, just so it looks more feathered and less harsh. And now I'm going to go ahead and fill in my other eye with the concealer. And carving out this eyebrow, once again starting from the middle, going towards the tail, and then again taking a lesser amount of product from the start towards the middle just to create that feathered effect. And now taking a fluffy buffing brush, I'm going to take this over all the concealer I've just applied and just buff it out into my skin just so there's no harsh lines and everything looks smooth and blended. And doing the same to the other side there, just buffing everything in. Also, when you are buffing underneath your eyebrow, do be careful not to wipe the brush over your actual eyebrow. And now I'm taking the Kryolan translucent setting powder and also a little fluffy brush just like this one. I'm going to dip the brush into the powder and then press the brush into my eyelids there. Make sure the concealer hasn't creased and it's still all smooth. Buff it out again if you need to. And then once it's all smooth, make sure you press all the powder into the smooth concealer. This will just set the concealer and make sure it doesn't crease up. Also doing the same to the other side, making sure everything is smooth and set. Now you can go ahead and dust off all of that excess setting powder. And there we have it. Our skin is primed, our eyebrows are filled in and shaped, and our eyes are primed, concealed and set, all ready for beautiful eyeshadow application.
Thank you so much for joining me in today's video, guys. I hope you loved the tutorial, and if you did, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. As per usual, I will be leaving a list of products I used in the video today in the description bar below, as well as a full list of my social media links. I hope the video was easy for you to follow, and I really hope you learned a thing or two about creating the perfect base for your makeup application and also filling and shaping your eyebrows. If you do have any further questions about anything in the video today, then please don't hesitate to ask me in the comments section below. I'd be more than happy to answer your questions. Yes, and if you do want to know how to achieve this look I'm wearing right now, then stay tuned for my next video because a tutorial is coming on this look. Thank you once again for joining me in the video today. I love you all and I appreciate you watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye!